Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Atlanta Falcon Nation, what it do? We got the heavy hitters going tonight. We're gonna introduce everybody that's here tonight. On the left, on my left side, we got Mr. Mad Mike Sports, the mad scientist, and right below him, we got Mr. J Rock for Life, aka the Twitch God, the gamer, whatever you want to call him. Like I said, he's here tonight, and you see Miss Maggie T. She's on the hiding side of the game tonight. That's the first.
Yeah, I'm just hiding today, y'all.
She got some new moves, y'all. She got some new moves. She went to get some what you call that plastic surgery. Yeah, that's what she got.
She won't
be on camera today, but she got plastic boobs, y'all. She got the boobs for y'all. So you know.
Oh Lord, yeah.
She went to Dr. Miami for that shit. But like I said, if y'all expected Ju tonight, he had to take care of some family business. So Ju Talk Sports.
Love you, big bro.
We love you, bro. We're gonna try to hold it down for you tonight.
So absolutely.
Yeah. And like I said, that's the calm before the storm. So yeah, so we're gonna definitely get into these shout outs going in here early. We got some early birds today. You got Evo Genius, Yo happening. We got Jerry Bowie, what Skull Gang in house. Okay, you know your boy
ATM
in this thing. You got Devon Snap, Wallace Smith, Joseph Thornton, Asia Green. What's going on, girl? So
Asia.
Like I said, that's the fan right there. So, fellas, Maggie, how we doing tonight?
Singing the blues. I'm good, man. Everything good my way, man. It's good considering the fans want to blame everybody except for the guy who's actually at fault, Mr. Shit Koetter. They want to blame everybody. It's Matt Ryan's fault. It's Julio's fault. He old. It's everybody except for the guy who's really at fault. The offense ain't never had any issues at any point in Matt Ryan's career, except for when Dirk Koetter is offensive coordinator. But it's Matt Ryan's fault. But we'll say that. We'll get to that. We'll get into that.
All right, J Rock, how you feeling tonight, man?
Feel good, man. Just ready for the next game.
Okay, definitely. So y'all want to go ahead and get into it. Well, we're basically gonna be talking about the three keys for this matchup against Tampa Bay. Confident, not confident, fuck it, or it is what it is. J Rock, I'll let you go ahead and start it off.
Going into this next game, we're at home. We're going against Brady and the Bucks. Man, y'all know what I always say. Take the points going into this game. Take every point that you can get. I'm not really expecting to win, but you never know. What Mike always say, this is the Atlanta wow. They surprise us every time, right? So I would say number one, just take the points. Number two, I mean, our defense is going to be the key to this game. I feel like our offense is at loss right now. That is the biggest flaw that we have going into this game is our offense. So I'm not really expecting them to do a whole bunch. The defense is going to carry like it's been doing for the past couple of games. Number three, we just gotta match up good. I think our defense can match up good with Tampa Bay. I think last week going against the Chargers was a test because they got, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, all those Eckler, all those guys. I think we can match up a little bit better, even though the quarterback is a little different because it's Brady compared to Justin Herbert. But I feel like that was a test. So I think this week I'm expecting the same thing. Our defense is going to rock it out. It's going to come down to the wire. So that's pretty much it.
All right. So Mike, I'll let you go ahead and take the next one. What you got, man?
Hey, man. The key to victory for this week, and yes, we are still doing the keys to victory, man. This is we fans, man. That's what we're supposed to do. I don't really give up after the season is pretty much a wash, man. I still have expectations of winning. I still believe in this team. I believe that this team have enough talent on both sides of the ball to beat not only the Bucks but Kansas City. I know a lot of people might think I'm crazy for saying that, but when you have Julio Jones and Matt Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Anything. We've seen them put up 40 on any and everybody. The Falcons literally have no issue scoring points against any defense. They've never had an issue scoring 40 points on any. It doesn't matter if you're ranked number 1. It don't matter if you rank number 25. This team can put up points. So the first key to victory is really simple. Get the ball out of Matt Ryan's hand. And not just get the ball out of his hands, but get the damn ball to Hayden Hurst. Why do we use a second-round draft pick on a tight end and you're not going to use it? What's the point of even trading a pick for the guy? You could have used that pick to bring in another guy. Like, that's absolutely worthless. So the first one, you got to get the ball out of his hands quick and into Hayden Hurst. Second one, the offensive line, man, got to stop going backwards. This team, I've seen this offensive line go backwards way too much. This team is so much more aggressive. There's so much more. They want to fight. They like to fight, but you can't fight going backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like Muhammad Ali. Everybody's not Muhammad Ali when you just dodge and jab. Not everybody can dodge. You know what I'm saying? The Falcons are better when they're going straight ahead. So, you got to use the offensive line. Offensive line has to be in attacking. They have to be in attack. In constant attack mode. Third one, I think this is just quite simple. Strip Dirk Koetter of his play calling. Let me repeat myself. Strip Dirk Koetter. Hold on. I don't think people quite heard me. Strip Dirk Koetter of his play calling duties. Strip him. Do not let him call another play in this season. I would much rather have Chris Morgan, the offensive line coach, calling plays than Dirk Koetter. At least I know offensive lineman is going to favor, okay? At least favor the running game. At least he's going to think about the running game. So if we want to win this game, we have to strip Dirk Koetter of his play calling duties. Okay? It's really that simple for me. What you got, KStylz, man?
Well,
the word for the day, my boy Bray Wyatt always say, my boy Bray Wyatt always say this. Hold on. My boy Bray Wyatt always has that thing. It's a word for the day, but this is a phrase for today, okay? This is the phrase for heavy hitters tonight, okay? Strip Dirk Koetter of his play calling duties. That's it. I need everybody to say that right in the comment section right now. Strip Dirk Koetter of his play calling duties. That's the phrase of the night. Okay.
I was about to say I could say the same thing, but I'm gonna just throw it in 3 words for you. 3 words gonna be fuck out of here. But before I get to my 3 keys, like I said, we got some folks that just came in as well. Like I said, we got Quentin Willis. He gave a salute. What's happening? Like I said, you got Yasuke. He's in here. Tara Falcon came up in here, and I'm gonna throw this comment up here. You know, I gotta let the wife get her first shine here. So she said both were to blame. Matt was clear off his game on Sunday. His last minute interception cost us the game. Dirk Koetter's direction has been questionable. Yeah.
It's been on notice.
Yeah, she done noticed that. She didn't see my face. Like, this motherfucker need to go. But my 3 keys to this game is definitely going to have to be defense gonna have to create turnovers. This offense is not clicking right now. This offense is not doing what it needs to be doing. So the defense has to set the tone, and they have to get the turnover. Like I said, Tom Brady is not confident right now. So make him more uncomfortable and give the offense a short field. I'm not confident that they're going to do it with the short field, but at least give them a short field to do something. My second key to this game is going to have to be, and they did it the first quarter and a half in this Charger game, but let the running backs be involved in the passing game.
Oh my gosh.
How many times have we said this all season? If you allow your running backs to be part of the passing game, and like you said, Hayden Hurst needs to be involved in the passing game. Those are going to be his shortest throws that he need to make, and that's going to put him in a rhythm to where he's not going to be forced to throw stupid passes. So, Dirk Koetter, look, former friend, for the love of God, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be looking. Look, I'm about to say, I'm gonna look at his. You know how I'm gonna look at Dirk Koetter's play calling this Sunday?
Uh-oh.
You want to know how I'm gonna be looking?
How you gonna do it?
I'm gonna be looking like this. I'm waiting.
Hell, that's how he be looking when he talking. When you say run the ball, that's exactly how he be like, huh? Like,
that's exactly how we're gonna be looking like. What? He ran the ball. And my third key. You gotta. I'm gonna put another picture up here, goddamn it. Oh my god! Oh my god! I gotta do it because it's a staple. It's a staple in the heavy hitter show. If I still got it,
yeah,
60 minutes of football.
60 minutes, man.
God, 60 minutes, not 45 minutes, not 55 minutes and 35 seconds, 60 minutes of football. Because we don't need another one of these games to where, okay, it's a division game and we hitting on all cylinders, and then like that last half of the fourth quarter, and it just looks like we don't know what the hell we doing. So like I said, that's gonna be my 3 keys. And before we move on to whatever else y'all want to talk about, we got some more people in here. We got Laker Boss Empire, Jamarius 58. He in the thing. I think I said Wallace Smith. I ain't said Wallace Smith. Hey, like I said, welcome to the chat, man. Hey, shit. I forgot to shout out. Hold on, where the name at? Damn. We got John Crowder in here. Hey, Sergeant AR-10 in here too. Hey, welcome joining us. Hey, we finna get into whatever y'all want to talk about right now. What you got, Mike? I think Dirk Koetter played the call and got his ass speechless. So,
Damn.
Hey, Twisted Torch in here, man. Hey,
What's the torch?
Jump man in the building.
Another AFN.
Another AFN to Philly. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him as well. If y'all haven't,
post the video too. Yeah,
you check the videos out over there. So, what you got, Mike? There's something particularly that we talked about. What you want? What you want to explain to the people?
I don't. I think a lot of people got things completely. Well, I don't think people understand what I mean by it's everything is Dirk Koetter's fault. Okay, I think a lot of people got when you say anything outside of what they believe, they just say, "Oh, everything is just all on Dirk Koetter." I truly believe that everything that happens to a team is all on the head coach. The Falcons' offense is essentially Dirk Koetter's fault first and foremost. Why that is because one, you allow him to do that. That's a head coach. A head coach's job is he's supposed to make sure that they run and operate the correct and smoothly. And the Falcons' offense has not improved at all. Dan Quinn is no longer the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons. Therefore, the system is already, at loss anyway, which goes completely on the offensive coordinator, on Dirk Koetter. The Falcons have 4 running backs on the roster, okay? 4 running backs on the roster. Just think about that for a second. The Falcons have 4 running backs on the roster, and we have 16 carries, 20 carries at the most. This is probably the first time I've seen this many carries for the Atlanta Falcons this year. 20-something carries. Let's think about that. That's probably the highest total for this Falcons team all season long. And we got 4 running backs on the roster. Yet we pass the ball 30 to 40 times every single game. So how could that not be Dirk Koetter's fault? You are an offensive coordinator in command of having this team, getting this team in a rhythm, and utilizing every single position and that person's their skill set at the maximum. And we don't use Ito. The Falcons don't use Ito at all. We don't use Todd Gurley. So we paid $5 million for Todd Gurley, and you don't use him. Yet Quadri Olison hasn't even been on the damn. He ain't even played. I don't remember the last time I even seen him. I forgot what the hell he looked like. Okay, Brian Hill. We don't use Brian Hill. So what's the point? So how do you have an offensive coordinator? You have 4 running backs, and you don't use any of them. Yet Matt Ryan is supposed to make offense smoothly, make all the plays, and not have a bad game. And quite frankly, man, I'm surprised that Matt Ryan has actually lasted this long. It's a miracle that he's lasted this long. I don't know how he hasn't had a worse game than that. You don't use your running backs. And we are supposed to expect Matt Ryan to be flawless. This guy literally has to be perfect every single game. That's not a quarterback in this league. That has to be perfect. Matt Ryan is the only quarterback in the league that has to be perfect in order to win a game. Name a quarterback. You guys, let me know. Name another quarterback in this league that has to be perfect other than Matt Ryan.
I got a question, Mike. And it's kind of piggyback on what you said about the 4 running backs. I want you to explain to the people why in a lot of the shotgun formation. That J-Rock, I know you probably seen this too, is a lot of the shotgun formation. They have Keith Smith back there in the backfield.
Fucking lined up, right?
Lined up in the back.
Come on, bro. You call it playing for a fullback.
You gotta remember.
He's throwing with Locker. You call it plays. You literally call it plays for this dude. Are you kidding me? And we supposed to say this is Matt Ryan's fault that we lost? I'm surprised this dude hasn't had a worse game than that. I'm just look. Let's be real. If you got 4 running backs on the roster. Why the hell are you not running the ball? What's the point of having 4 running backs on the roster? Somebody explain that to me.
Well, you gotta remember too. There was a couple plays out there. Keith Smith out there running damn hook routes on the fly on the outside. I don't know if y'all caught that part too.
Yes. This is what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff I have not even begun the film study yet. I will have that Thursday. I promise you guys, I will have all the plays, everything that I'm describing right now. Okay, someone make that make sense to me. I'm literally here to hear you guys. I want to hear J-Rock, man. Somebody make that make sense. Why do you have 4 running backs on the roster if you're not going to run the ball? I don't get that.
He doesn't know how to utilize them, clearly. He's still trying to figure that out. I think this game, the Chargers game, was like an experience. Like, hey, we got Ito, we got Brian Hill, we got Todd Gurley. Oh, hell, we got Keith Smith, too. But, I don't know if you guys pay attention to, the Atlanta Falcon fan, the actual official page. But, yeah, you see Olsen go on the plane. But it's like, okay, he's going on the plane to L.A. to do what? Sit on the sideline? So I'm like, is he even dressed up? Or like what? Like what's the point of him actually going, like, taking the flight with the team? So I'm like, okay. But yeah, I think Dirk Koetter this game, I guess he's just exploring. Like, hey, yeah, I think I can run the ball, guys. Like, look, I got Ito. I can put Ito in on one play, and then Brian Hill. Then when it's 3rd and 1, let's put Todd Gurley in. I mean, even though Todd Gurley can possibly get the one, but he has a bad knee and all. But it's like, okay, and then on 3rd and 1, you want to pass it and have Keith Lee lined up somewhere. I was thinking. The only thing I really liked and appreciate what Dirk Koetter was doing. I mean, we actually utilized Keith Smith, but that was for the wrong reasons, for him to be lined up. If Todd Gurley cannot punch in 1 yard, why not give it to Keith Smith? Why not punch it up the middle? That's what the fullback is for, right? Because Ito's not going to do it. He's going to try to bounce it and get pummeled. Brian Hill, maybe, but we can't. You know what I'm saying? Give it to Keith Smith more on 3rd and 1. Why not? I wouldn't pass it though, or run a sneak, or something. I don't know.
Hey, I was about to say, we got Nick Turner 31 in the building. Got Muhammad Kana, Alan Watkins, Raymond Elder in here. Hey, like I said, Miss Maggie T in the damn chat, so she watching y'all. So, hey, y'all better be on y'all best behavior. But yeah, go ahead, J-Rock. Well, you was about to finish your point.
But my point is, why now? Why now, Dirk Koetter, that you're trying to figure out how to utilize these running backs? Why now? Season's over. Are you trying to save your job? Because the job ain't saved no more. It's gone. You had that opportunity. So why? I'm confused of why he's trying to figure it out now, how to utilize these running backs.
What do you say? Too late. They're too late, man. I mean,
way too late.
Like I said, I saw like I said, when I saw that play, I saw Keith Smith literally lined up at the X side, running a curl route against a corner. I said, this. I like, bro, what was he thinking? You ain't got no Kyle Juszczyk back there, that a guy that can actually catch. And Quentin Willis actually put it in. He said Dirk thought he still had Ovi back there. Ovi ain't running.
Obi Mahaley. Oh man.
Ovi is not running around. His job is to blow linebackers' asses off the spot.
He did this. He did just that.
Exactly. He ain't going out there running no routes. I was about to say it was so bad. I thought we was gonna see Matt Schaub out there running fly routes. That's how bad this shit.
The only creative thing I seen on Sunday was probably the gaze to Ridley. That was the only thing I seen. I was like, oh man, wow, he pulling rabbits out the hat now. He want to try all these crazy plays now. You know what I'm saying?
Now you want to start that. All of a sudden now you want to start that. People been eating your ass alive and on social media. I'm sure you hearing it. You got to hear it. They asking you questions, and this is something that really kind of irritates me. This is what really pisses me off. This is what really pisses me off. And I say this is why I don't give a damn how this defense look with Raheem Morris at head coach. Look, he got to go. He has to go. Why I'm saying that? You have the Chargers, Anthony Lynn. This guy comes out. He's asked a question by the media. He says to the media, okay, they ask, why did you come out and run the ball with doing a halftime play where they were the play right before halftime and they ran the ball when they should have just threw the ball and kicked the field goal, and they end up missing out on 3 points there. He came out and stated very clearly that play is on us, the coaching staff, and we have to get better at that. Raheem Morris, you can go look at it for yourself. You can look at this for yourself. Raheem Morris was asked the exact same thing. Okay, what happened on this play? Raheem Morris did not blame the coaching staff. Raheem Morris proceeds to say, we tried to get the ball into our best playmaker's hands, and the player didn't make the play. What are we going to do? That's the difference between the Atlanta Falcons and everyone else. Head coaches and the coaching staff do not take responsibility for anything that they do wrong. They blame Matt Ryan, and when it's easy to blame Matt Ryan, they make it every opportunity to not just blame Matt Ryan, to put all the blame on the players. The players didn't make plays, and the players didn't make plays. But this is what I always say, man. If the coach is not putting these guys in the right position to make the right play, being aggressive is not always smart. Being aggressive can be incredibly stupid. You saw with the Chargers. The Chargers tried to be aggressive. It cost them 3 points. Aggressive play calling, it's not always the right play. And this is what the Falcons do. They want to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball and then put the ball in Matt Ryan's hand and hope they can score 30 points a game. And that's not the way you do it, especially when you have playmakers like Todd Gurley who can catch the ball out of the backfield. Ito Smith is actually he's a very good player in the open field as a receiver. He's very good. We're not using him. We're not using Ito Smith. This dude in the open field, he can make people miss. We don't use him. What's the point of having Quadri Olesen on the squad if you don't use him on the goal line situation? What's the point of having Hayden Hurst on the roster if you're not using him? These are the reasons why. These are the reasons why this is why I say all the time, Matt Ryan is not at fault when it comes down to this offense. Their failures, okay? This guy can only do what he's told by his offensive coordinator. Plain and simple. It really is. It really is just that simple. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. But it's the facts, man. I mean, that's why Tom Brady's not in. That's why he's not in New England right now, because he doesn't like the offense. Bill Belichick wants to do one thing his way, and Tom Brady wants to do another. You can only do what your superiors tell you to do, and it's really that simple, man. And until the Falcons get someone in, a head coach that understands that he has to maximize everyone's talent and not just Matt Ryan, everyone's talent, we're going to continue to suffer and struggle.
All right, we're going to get into a couple of these comments here. Like I said, John Crowder saying accountability. Yeah, that's definitely shown on the field. As far as situation-wise, there's no accountability coming from the top all the way to the bottom. Okay, like Twisted Torch, like he's saying with you. He said bad culture would never say that he like I said, he'll never take accountability for his fuck up. So yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
And we got and Michael Walker actually made a comment here that I kind of agree with. Can't keep letting Matt Ryan sling the rock and take a hit, especially for an older quarterback. Usually when quarterbacks get up there in age, that's where you usually supposed to implement that running game.
Exactly. Take pressure off the quarterback because you don't want him. That's the same thing that happened in the first game with New Orleans. Like he just kept throwing it, and then we just came too predictable at that point because we knew we wasn't like down completely. We wasn't like down and out of it throughout that whole game. It was just the fact that you had to mix it up. Like running the ball takes the pressure off the quarterback when it comes to pass rushes constantly coming at you every play. But if we're passing, yeah, hell yeah, they're gonna try to send anything possible to Matt Ryan because they know what we're about to do. And then if you're not making an adjustment by like the second half or whatever quarter, then he's gonna get nicked up. Like there was no adjustment in that game.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
hold on. Before you ask that, I actually have a voicemail here. Dirk, I think Dirk Koetter was trying to explain why the hell he's fucking up lately. I want to make sure y'all can hear this so we know that we ain't tripping. Hold on, let me play it. That's a god damn it. That explains everything right there, bro.
Hey, that explains everything. That's exactly what he's thinking, man.
Don't nobody know what the hell.
Hey, John Crowder had a good question. He asked, what do we do with defensive coordinator Ulbrich? Since we want everybody out, what do we do with Ulbrich? Because technically Ulbrich was our linebacker coach, and then he just got moved to defensive coordinator. So what do we do with him going forward?
Going to depend on the GM and the next head coach that comes up. That's the only factor that I see. Because like you said, even if Jeff Ulbrich is doing well with this defense now, the next head coach that come in might not want him on that staff. So we can't really say, oh, we want Jeff Ulbrich. It's just going to be the next regime. That's going to be their decision. That's about the best way I can do it.
Quite frankly, I don't want anybody from this regime because it's a reminder of the last 3 years of absolutely nothing. This defense is giving us absolutely nothing. Period, point blank. You can pretend, you can look at Dion, you can look at Foye Olakun, Walker, but these guys have given us absolutely nothing. He's a part of that problem. You can't pretend to like one person when the whole defensive staff has been complete shit. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This offense has been consistent. We know what we're going to get as far as this offense is concerned. No, we're going to get. We ain't going to run the ball, but that the receivers, they're going to get. Julio, Matt Ryan, they're going to put up numbers. You even know what you're going to get from the offensive lineman. They've been consistent for the most part. This is like the first year the Falcons offense has not been really, putting up numbers, a top 10, top 5 offense. It's like the first time they've never not been there. We know we're getting for the offense. But this defense, the last 3 or 4 years, they've given us absolutely nothing. Even in the Super Bowl year, the defense was absolutely, they was one of the worst. They was in the bottom half of the league, even in the Super Bowl year. So this defense has given us absolutely nothing. They've never improved. They've gotten nothing but worse. Why would I want Jeff Olbrich back? I like him. He did a good job with the linebackers. But we're talking about as defensive coordinator or possibly head coach. There's no way in hell I'm giving him a head coaching job or a defensive coordinator job. He's a part of that problem.
Definitely. I agree. I could smoke a bag of that. That's about as real as you can put it.
Yeah.
In order for us to move on to the next regime, like I said, unfortunately, like I said, he might have to be one of those that have to go.
Mm-hmm.
As part of the business.
Like Brian Cox. Mm-hmm. It's like Brian Cox. I love Brian Cox, but he just didn't like. What I'm saying, you can't keep people around just because you like them. It's about winning. I like him, but this is about winning. He's a part of the losers. I don't want losers a part of my program. Just be real, dog.
Right.
Yeah, but definitely, Andrew G put it best. Yeah, I think this might be the comment of the night when it comes to Dirk Koetter. Andrew G put it best. Dirk Cutter's strategy. Step 1, call the play. 2, hope it works. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like I said, we not like I said, and letting everybody know, like I said, Sunday's game, like I said, Matt Ryan is not gonna get away with not getting blamed for that game. But like at the same time, like I said, if you pay attention to a lot of these calls that happen, like I said, the Falcons are 29th in the league in scoring touchdowns in the red zone. That ain't just a quarterback. That's everybody. That's a culture. Like I said, that's what we call Teletubby soft. That's exactly what that is. You, like I said, you can. That is no excuse right there.
That's Dirk Koetter for you. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The green one, that's Raheem Morris. We got Dirk Koetter. He's the purple one. Red one is the water boy, and I guess the yellow one's gonna be whoever the hell else is there.
Hold on. I got a picture I want to share. Yeah, I think you already know what I'm about to put. This is the Dirk Koetter in the booth. Hoping these plays work. This is him right here. My man in the booth. Hoping these plays work. He hoping the Arthur Blank don't come up there and knock on his door.
Bruh, I kid you not. They actually showed Dirk Koetter a lot in that last game, and he looked exactly like that.
He was terrified.
He looked like
and he heard the mobsters was coming up. He's like, no, God. Not me, no.
But definitely, I kind of want to hit. I want to hit on this comment. I know Twisted Torch kind of made this comment earlier. I want to get your thoughts on it. It probably might be too late to highlight it, but he was basically talking about how do we feel about Dante Fowler?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like it's all about how a defensive coordinator is going to utilize him. I think right now, for the fit, he doesn't fit in right now, but we got to put him somewhere to make him be more successful, make him more confident. Because right now, I mean, look at him. Before he even got that injury, he was blasting off the line. I mean, in the run game. I mean, just like Mad Mike's been saying, like it's not all about him pressuring the quarterback or something like that. It's all about him making those key plays like he's been doing in the run game. So I think with Dante Fowler, I know a lot of people may say, oh, man, he's robbing us. He's one of those DNs that's been robbing us, made those big money signings on those guys, and they've been robbing us. I just think that I'll give him one more year, and hopefully a coordinator knows how to utilize him a lot better.
Yeah, like I said, it's a lot, especially like with those defensive linemen. Like at the end of the day, the whole line has to work as a unit. Like I said, I know we could say, well, when he was in with the Rams, he had Aaron Donald and Dominican Sue, Robert Quinn, and stuff like that.
Michael Brockers, yep.
Mike Brockers, but they all worked as a unit well, and not only did it help, you have to think about it. The one person that really benefited off of that, and as crazy as it sounds, was Aaron Donald. He benefited off that the most. He had 20 sacks that year. Well, ain't nobody heard of no nose tackle with 20 sacks.
Yeah, I think he's leading in sacks this year.
He can get about 16 by himself.
Yep.
But like I said, you have to think he's been hurt all year. He trying to find his niche in defense. And like I said, with the bookends, you have to have a bookend on the other side that can also generate a little bit of pressure consistently as well. Because we have to look at it more so as like two ends trying to clash into each other to the quarterback. And if one is not getting there, and like I said, it's too much time for that quarterback, or the other end ain't gonna get there, you're gonna have to have a serious ass pass rush move to be able to do it. And you have to remember, Dante Fowler is not a big guy.
Nope, not at all.
He is not. He's really a 3-4 end. I mean, 3.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. You got to find somebody that can utilize him because we run a 4-3 over here. So, I mean, that's the same thing that's at fault with Vic Beasley. I mean, we was utilizing them wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, if it was a 34 defense, you might see a little bit more of a pass rush from him. But it's the simple fact that that left side that's because you got to remember he's always lined up on the right side of Grady, so that side is already going to get most of the attention. That's really what that let's call a spade a spade. That side's going to get most of the attention. Now, if it was one of those things where they will rotate them on both sides every now and then, you might get a little bit more of a different look. But like I said, Grady Jarrett also has to be protected as well. All defensive tackles have to be protected by in one way or another, especially if you got another D tackle that's not really getting no pressure.
Yep.
Because Marlon Davidson, like I said, he played decent, but we got to see more of him. He has to build his game up as well to also help Grady Jarrett.
Yeah.
I mean,
Grady can't do it by himself.
Let me ask you guys this, because we're looking for individual efforts from a defense that really doesn't have an identity. What are the Falcons known for? On the defense side of the ball, like what are we known for? Nobody knows. Outside of Grady Jarrett, what is this defense known for? Are we a blitzing team, or we're a cover 3 team, or we're a man team? Like what the hell are we?
No clue.
How can we have expectations? How can we have expectations for a single player if we don't know what the hell we are? We have no idea what we are. We don't know if we want to play cover 2. We don't know if we want to blitz from game to game. We want to blitz and blitz Dion. We don't know if we want to just line Grady Jarrett at all 4 defensive line positions. We have no fucking clue from game to game what we're going to do. We don't even know what we're going to do with AJ Terrell from game to game. Are we going to use him on the best receiver? Sometimes he's lined up in the slot. Sometimes he's on the left side the entire game. Sometimes he's right on the right side the entire game. Gotta have an identity. So you can't have expectations for a guy that's not Grady Jarrett. We're gonna get from Grady Jarrett. We know we're gonna get from Dion. That's just it. But
yeah, that's true.
Dante Fowler he's part of a defense. Gotta have an identity. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just to look at the Ravens, for example. That 2000 Ravens, everybody know what about. The 4 team, try to run on them if you want to. That's the identity of that team. You go back to the 49ers, that 94 team with Deion Sanders. Try to pass them on them if you want to. You know that bitch gonna get taken to the house. You know what I'm saying? We have no identity. That's the issue. This team have no identity on the defense side of the ball. So how we supposed to have expectations for Dave Fowler? We don't even know what the hell he don't even know what the hell he gonna be doing from game to game. Am I gonna be a defensive end or like a right or the left side? What the hell is he gonna do? Let's just be real.
I kind of have an idea what the identity of this team is. They want this ain't gonna be no picture involved on this one. This is gonna be straight up from what I see. They try to be a bend but don't break defense, but they always break at the worst time.
At the worst time.
Yeah. Because I know Alan Watkins, I know he had answered the question earlier, talking about the Falcons winning out. We don't damn know. We don't know.
Nah.
we
winning out over here. Nah.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde with how this team plays. It's like, and like J. Rock pointed it out too. It like at the beginning of the season, defense played like shit. Offense was on point. Then I guess once that first Saints game came, defense played good, offense played like shit.
Basically, when Raheem Morris took over, it's just like if it's not one thing, it's another. We fix one thing, something else wrong.
We fixed one thing and broke the other.
It can't just be even, or I mean, I can understand. I can understand this. I can understand our offense playing bad one game and then our defense doing good, but when our offense and when we're seeing the same plays over and over again, and y'all constantly see us struggle on offense every game, and our defense is the ones that's trying to keep us in the game, you begin to question, like, okay, what happened compared to the first half of the season and then now? Like, why is it so one-sided now? Like, what happened?
I don't know. But Devon Stanford, he got a comment right. He said, speed is cool, but I want a physical team that can pursue and tackle.
Right.
Yeah, all the top defenses are physical. Like I said, you could be fast, but if your average big guys are like 30 pounds lighter than the average player at that position,
around,
you can't be physical like that. See, the way this defense is pretty much built to play with a lead.
Right.
You talk about as far as how small the players are, especially like with the linebackers and the corners and stuff like that. Like I said, they playing well now. They're playing great right now. I mean, this defense is the only reason why motherfuckers still got a hope in this team this year.
Even keeping us from getting blown out.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real about that. The only reason why we even have hope because of AJ Terrell. If it wasn't for AJ Terrell, this defense wouldn't be crap. AJ Terrell and Dion and Grady Jarrett, them dudes balling out. Everybody like, look, I'm just gonna be real, man. And I'm looking at his film. But AJ Terrell like a real fucking deal. This dude is physical. He's intelligent. He competes when they talking about the best. Like I was really like, you going up against a guy like Michael Thomas, as far as his physical stature, his physical nature, you have to have that ability of a corner first to physically go against a guy like that. Like playing a guy like Michael Thomas, game in, play out, that's a feat, bro. That's a feat. Just try to guard Julio for 1 quarter, and you will see what I mean by that. Try to guard him. Try to guard Shaq. All right. Try to guard a guy that's 7 feet. Okay, 7 feet tall, and you're only 6. You see what I mean by that. This guy is physically able to go against any type of corner, and not only that, he has the speed, he has the ball skills, and he has the mental. And he's only a rookie. That defense turned around because of AJ Terrell. Fourier was already balling, the Falcons weren't winning. But as soon as AJ Terrell stepped up, that's when you saw the difference in his team. All AJ Terrell. Other person, I know people might think I'm crazy when I say this, but when Isaiah Oliver went inside and he played that corner position, he played that nickel, those two were the reason why this defense turned around. AJ Terrell and Isaiah Oliver. And I got to give Raheem respect for that, for making that adjustment. But those two were the reason why this Falcon defense turned around.
Right.
I was going to get into that about that Raheem part because some people don't know this, but at one point, Raheem Morris was our DB's coach. So I think Raheem had a lot of influence into that, of making that adjustment. So that's all I really wanted to say. I'm not trying to really give Raheem a whole lot of credit, but like I said, Raheem Morris has been around for a while. A lot of people don't know that. He's been our wide receiver coach. He's been our DB coach. So he's hands-on on these guys, wide receivers and DB. So I think that's the reason why, we've seen some change with the corner positions.
And I kind of want to get back to what Nick Turner 31 said here. Basically said Ricardo has regressed. That's about obvious right there. Fourier and Debo know who they are. KZ is hurt. Neal found his niche. Everyone hurt on defense, and we need someone opposite of AJ. We don't have an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that frees, like I said, and I think that's also kind of what hurts this defense as well as, like I said, is because Ricardo Allen has regressed. Because if you have the confidence, if you have the confidence in your free safety, knowing that he has the range to kind of cover everybody's back, it'll definitely help the psyche of this defense a lot. But it's the simple fact that, but like I said, you also have to realize, like I said, even in that Chargers game, they didn't try. Like I said, they basically beat us with dink and dunk and running the ball. So it wasn't really so much of deep passes that beat us. Like I said, it was basically a bend don't break defense that they took advantage of. So that's why AJ Terrell damn near had 13 tackles. He could have had 20 at the way they was going. But definitely that competitive fire that he had is definitely rubbing off as far as on the defense itself. You just need to rub it off on the front four because the front four can't get pressure by themselves worth a damn right now.
Yeah. I remember a lot of people, when we drafted him, a lot of people were carving him up just off one game, the LSU game. They ain't really had nothing else bad to say about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he guarded Jamar Chase. Come on now. Like, really? I mean, Burrow is there. Like, come on now. Really? So I'm like, I think this kid had enough talent.
Yeah, Jamar Chase was burning everybody that year. So
exactly. So it's like, come on now, really? Y'all can't just single him out because of that bad game. He had that one bad game. What other film have y'all seen Terrell be beaten like
ass
that?
right, damn Jordan. Lord have mercy. Lord, good God Almighty, they made Jordan look like some rookies out there.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah. This bag in the chat, so you know everybody shooting their shot. Like I said,
Yeah, I know.
y'all keep going ahead. Do your thing.
Hey, I want to get on something real quick. This is the rumors I've been seeing for like the past 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody posted a comment. I'm gonna post it once I get on him. I'm gonna put on my little special jacket for this one real quick.
He putting on the money jacket.
Oh man.
Oh, it's money jacket time.
You like that? All right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
So-
putting on. I'm going.
Okay, I'm with you on that. The hoodie. Okay, all right. So what I've been seeing as far as head coaching, I've been seeing a lot of rumors. I'm gonna name 2 people. One of them, I really would consider him. I can picture him actually coaching for us. I'm gonna just get this one out the way, but this isn't the one I'm talking about. Urban Myers. That name might sound familiar with you guys. I know he's like a retired college football and NFL coach. Apparently, he played with Atlanta, or he coached for Atlanta for only a short amount of time. But I heard he's gonna possibly be a candidate to come back to coaching. I don't really have much to say about him, but that's a name that's really going around right now. But this one, let me see who posted that. I think it's Mr. Bear Facts. He said Marvin Lewis for head coach. Here's why I could agree with him seeing Marvin Lewis being a head coach or a candidate for us. This guy was well respected around the league as a coach, and what he did, his time for Cincinnati, for the first 12 seasons, he only had like 2 losses, honestly. I think the biggest thing about Marvin Lewis, honestly, he hasn't won a post game or playoff game. He hasn't won a playoff game at all. I mean, he had Andy Dalton, he had Carson Palmer, and if you guys didn't know, he did have Darqueze Dennard on his team back in with Cincinnati, and he's a defensive-minded coach. So I don't really see any flaw with Marvin Lewis, but the not winning any playoff games as he's been. But he's been Cincinnati's coach for a long time. So that's the only fear I would actually see with Marvin Lewis. But like I said, he's never had a Matt Ryan. He had an Andy Dalton. He had a Carson Palmer. And then with the weapons that Andy Dalton had, he had AJ Green. You know, we had a Julio Jones. You know how they was comparing AJ to Julio at the time when they got drafted, right? It's just they couldn't win a playoff game. They couldn't get over that playoff game. We've already passed that already. It's just, you know, it was a time where we couldn't win a playoff game. You remember that when Mike Smith couldn't win one. And then we ended up winning one, right? And then it's like, oh, okay, NFC Championship game. We couldn't get out of that one with Mike Smith. Oh, look, we did that with Dan Quinn. Now we went to the Super Bowl. Okay, now we was only a few minutes away of winning the Super Bowl. But the only reason why I think Marvin Lewis is a good candidate because of those reasons. The only thing that's stopping him is no playoff wins at all. But he's a defensive-minded coach. If we want to go that route, I think he's a good candidate.
Yeah, go ahead,
What y'all
Mike.
think on that, though?
I'm about to say, go ahead, Mike.
I actually like that idea, and the reason why I like it, but it will have it definitely has. I'll say this: the Falcons desperately need a coaching change in there. Let's just be honest, man. I mean, when people play the Falcons, man, all they see a bunch of bitches, man. I'm just gonna be real. They just see a bunch of bitches, soft. All they want to do is look pretty and make, get yards. Like, the Falcons don't come. When you play the Falcons, you know for a fact that these guys don't want that smoke. You can tell when somebody want to play And the Falcons, when they play tough teams, they fold. We're talking about tough teams. Teams that is known to run the ball down your throat, play tough defense, hit you hard, come after you, blitz. When they play those styles of defenses, they fold up. And I've said it, this is why I continue to say, and a lot of people only dislike this guy because he runs his mouth, he backs it up. He backs up everything that he says he's going to do. He does it. He takes away and he has top defenses. Rex Ryan. One thing about Marvin Lewis, you know the fact going to have a tough defense and he's going to ball. You know his defense is going to ball. And he's going to have some crazy psychos on his defense. Because ain't nobody crazier than that Montez Perfect. That is a nut. So
that's what we need on our damn team. You feel me?
No, I look, I don't love Rex Ryan. Okay, I don't love Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan is the epitome of what coaches are supposed to be. Period. He look. Anybody, you look at his team, you look at his defenses. How can anybody say that Rex Ryan like you don't want a Rex Ryan coach? That's what your defense is supposed to be: tough and talk a lot of shit. That's what you're supposed to do. Am I wrong?
No.
That's what you want. You want hard hitters, and you want guys who's gonna back up what they say. That's what Rex Ryan does. Period. You don't have to like them. You don't have to like a defense. That's what the defense is supposed to be. Tough guys and knock your ass out. So if Marvin Lewis can bring that same energy to Atlanta, I'm all for it. Why? Because this Falcons team is absolutely soft. Gotta change that mentality for the culture here in Atlanta. The fans, we know we soft. They know we soft. Everybody know we soft. So
I'm back you up on that one. We desperate. We are desperate too.
Exactly.
we've been desperate for a while now.
Mm-hmm. And the culture change. This team is soft. Period.
Baby shot.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind Marvin. Like I said, he was in a tough division. You know, he had Baltimore, Steelers, and all that. I mean, what can you say? I mean, he just couldn't get over that hump that with Andy Dalton, and then you'll see how Andy Dalton turned out. Andy Dalton ain't no Matt Ryan.
Right.
Never will.
Okay, Anthony Wright said he got a question for me. J-Rock, this question is for you. With next year's salary cap reduction and all there will be changes and players gone, should we keep and resign Alex Mack and quarterback Darqueze Dennard? Okay, my opinion on that is Alex Mack, I'm sorry, is at the end of his career, I feel like. No, we shouldn't re-sign him. We should let him walk. I was actually, when it was around trading, rumor times, I was actually considering us trading Alex Mack just because there's other teams that needed him. Like Dallas needed a center. So, because they haven't been the same since Travis Frederick left. So I was like, why not send him over there? But I would definitely bring back Darqueze Dennard if Marvin Lewis is in the picture somewhere. Because like I said, Marvin Lewis has coached Darqueze Dennard on all those crazy big old safeties. Like I said, it's going to be curious. I'm really curious if Marvin Lewis is the real deal. I'm curious to see like what type of players are going to be drafted. Because back in Cincinnati, like you said, they had a big old nut in the middle of that field. And, they had Ray Maluga and all those guys, Georgie Loca. Nelson. Y'all seen Geno Atkins. I know some people can compare Geno Atkins to Grady, so it can work. It can honestly work. Carlos Dunlap, like we can easily find somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody said Rex Ryan and Marvin together. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. What you think of that, Mike?
Oh, I want a piece of that first.
Ooh. I mean, go ahead.
You talk about bringing the 2000 Ravens team. You talk about that.
Ooh-wee.
But like I said, definitely, like I said, Marvin, like right now, I would take anything right now. But one thing about Urban Meyer that I would say no to is he's one of those college coach. He's one of those coaches. He's kind of like Nick Saban in a way, where he has to have control of the players. That's the only reason why Nick Saban ain't going back to the NFL. That's why he failed in the NFL, because he couldn't control players. Urban Meyer's the same way. You know, you got a bunch of millionaire football players. They're gonna be looking at Urban Meyer like, who the hell are you talking to? I made my money. You going somewhere.
All right.
So, that Urban Meyer one, I wouldn't see that working. Marvin Lewis is 50-50. Like I said, the one thing with him is experience, and he has experience not only with Cincinnati, but that being in that Baltimore culture. He has experience in that, so you have to be tough as a coach to be in that Baltimore system. That it's unfortunate that he never won a playoff game in Cincinnati, but right now, man, we'll take Joaquin from Walmart right now. The way this. Go ahead, Mike. I just want to throw that little bit in there.
I mean, I don't think it'll work because Rex Ryan is a very controlling type guy. Like he wants his defense to be a certain way, so I don't think it'll work. But if it was to work, like, let's just say a what if, man, I think that'll be. I think that'll be excellent, to be honest, because you have not only maybe if Marvin Lewis was like, a special like defensive assistant or anything, something like, I don't necessarily think he'd be. I just have a hard time thinking those two together, man, because Rex ain't taking the back seat to nobody.
Yeah, like I said, he's hands on. He want that full control.
Yeah, so like I would like that, but Rex, man, like I said, Rex is everywhere he's been, he's turned around a defense. He's set the standard as far as like you looking at that Buffalo team right there. The reason why they have the squad that they have on the defensive side of the ball is because of Rex Ryan. Period, point blank. He established that culture of defense after. Like they were nothing for a long time. Buffalo was absolutely horrible. They always had a good defense, and that's because of Rex Ryan, what he established there. So Rex Ryan gonna bring you a defense, man. He's gonna bring that. He's gonna establish that culture of defense and toughness. So I know a lot of people don't like him because he run his mouth. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, I don't care if you don't like me. I want to see somebody's head get split. I want to see some hard hitting. I want to see somebody get knocked out. I want to see all of that. That's all I want on defense side. I don't give a damn if you don't like
it. So you actually want to see the defense actually be tough.
Right.
That's it. Tough for a change.
I'm actually scared. Like if we do end up going the Marvin Lewis route, I'm curious to see, like, if he's the head coach, I'm curious who he would bring in for like offensive coordinator, because I knew at one point, if I'm correct, he had Hugh Jackson as his offensive coordinator at one point in Cincinnati, and they was like top 5 offense. So I don't know if I'm sold on Hugh Jackson, but I'm just kind of scared of who he would bring. Who I would like to bring, honestly, I might kill me on this one. But his offense has been pretty good because he might be on his way out. What was the coach for Jacksonville? Is it Doug Maroon?
Yeah, dumb wrong.
Yeah, Doug Maroon. The only reason why I would suggest him because as an offensive coordinator, I believe he played for New Orleans, and then they offense was pretty good between like 2007 and 2009. That's the only reason why I would bring in Doug Maroon because but despite his head coaching is not that good right now because I mean look at the team. I mean he only had one good season. When they had that big tough defense in Jacksonville. You lost Jalen Ramsey. You lost Telvin Smith. I mean, you really don't have anybody that's over there now. Honestly, you built all that defensive front. Calais Campbell's gone, so it's like they only had that one season where they went to the playoffs and they beat Pittsburgh and who else? Forgot, but they couldn't get past New England. But y'all already know how that goes.
Hey, I'm about to say, let me get this out right quick. But I'm actually looking at Twitter right now. I don't know if y'all know. Do y'all know anybody named Mike Renner or Austin Gale or anything like that?
Austin sounds familiar.
Austin who?
Exactly. So basically somebody did a mock draft on Twitter, and you know what their mock draft was? They said the Falcons should take
Who?
Jamar Chase.
No. Not on the first round. Are you silly? KStylz, that's a joke, right?
Oh, that was. I'm trying to make sure I know these names is legit or not because this shit looks funny as hell. I'm literally looking at it right now.
I mean, I understand a receiver, but not a first round. People got to understand this. Like, this is a first round pick we're talking about. We're top 10. We're not spending a first round pick on a wide receiver. We have other needs. Maybe later in the draft, but no, not on the first round.
That's the. Hold on. Let me. I'm about to say, let me go ahead and put. Oh shit!
I think they did want to draft CD Lamb, man. Like,
no,
people were really lobbying for CD Lamb, so I'm not even surprised by these people. Like, I'm not surprised at all.
Not at all.
Hey, I said like, look, that's terrible. I'm about to say you couldn't do worse than that Raiders draft in 2000, or was it 2001 when they drafted Sebastian Janikowski in the first round?
Man, look, man. I just can't do it all. I can't do it all.
Oh, Twisted Toy said the Falcoholic put that up there earlier.
The who?
He said the Falcoholic put that up there earlier.
Hold on. One more time. The who?
He said Falcoholic.
They own that alcohol with that bullshit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, another.
No.
Let me just get to this Anthony Wright question, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, this question for you, man.
All right, Mike, this is your question.
The disrespect of future Hall of Fame Julio and Matt Ryan have received lately in 2021. Do you believe they will light up the league? I don't really care, to be honest. I don't really care if they light up the league. I mean, Julio Jones and Matt Ryan deserve respect, not because of, the numbers that they put up. It's like these dudes deserve the respect at least to retire an Atlanta Falcon. Because like I stated before, fans have shitted on them since the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of talk with Julio Jones. Like we paid too much to get. We traded too much away to get Julio Jones. They said it would never work out. Matt Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Consistently every year since he's been in the league, nobody wanted him. Why? Because of Michael Vick. So it's like I don't even care at this moment, man. I just want the Atlanta Falcons to say and send an ultimate fuck you to them by keeping Matt Ryan and hiring a guy like Rex Ryan. Just send an ultimate fuck you to it. Like that right there would be my dream offseason. Hire Rex Ryan and keep Matt Ryan at quarterback. That right there will send the ultimate fuck you because we got a lot of people on the social media that run a lot of they run their mouth. You give them a platform to come on and speak their piece, and they don't even take it. But they quick to say, well, send a tweet on the Twitter to say Matt Ryan sucks without absolutely no evidence whatsoever. So the ultimate fuck you to those people, to those fans, bring Rex Ryan in. Bring Rex Ryan in and keep Matt Ryan. That right there would be my ultimate offseason. I don't care if they ever play up to Pro Bowl status. I don't care anymore. I just want to send an ultimate fuck you to those people who have not appreciated what Matt Ryan and Julio Jones have done for this organization all these years. Took us to a Super Bowl, and that man still get disrespected. That man, Julio Jones, all right, wanted to won. All he wanted was to get paid. And these Falcons fans, the same one that said they love Julio Jones, were the main ones on Twitter, on Facebook, on social media saying Julio Jones is selfish. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just the way I see things. I just want to see just a Stone Cold. All right, give me the Stone Cold picture. I know you got a picture of Stone Cold right now. That's what I want to give to the fans this offseason. Just do this. That's it. That's what I want.
He said that's what you want.
That's all. That's it. Just give me the Stone Cold. Just give him a Stone Cold for me. That's it.
I have it coming up here in a second, man. I ain't think you was gonna bring up the Stoker. You say you rather have Stone Cold. You don't want a Gilbert out there.
Oh no, you don't want him. Not Gilbert.
Dan Quinn was already Gilbert. Oh my God. I'm about to say y'all keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and find it. I'm gonna put it up for you. Hold on, I got you right. I think I got you right here. Hold on, it's coming. Oh Lord, here we go. Y'all got me over here picture hunting and everything.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Falcons fans, they are the biggest hypocrites there is, man. There's so many hypocrites out here. They don't respect religion, man. Like we just wanted this man gave up. They gave up their body. They gave up their career. Like they could have went elsewhere for less money to win championships, but no, they here with this ungrateful ass fan base. Want to get rid of them. They never had a quarterback. They never had a good quarterback in our history.
Right.
And you don't even appreciate that.
Hey Mike,
we never seen a receiver like Julio, and they don't respect that.
Hey Mike, here you go. Is this the picture you was talking about here? That's the one you talking about.
That's the one. That's the one. That's to all of you fake Falcons fans right there. Y'all don't appreciate what greatness is, man. They don't appreciate greatness. That man is giving nothing but his all for this organization. And every time we don't, we have a bad game. They have one bad game. They're ready to trade Julio. They want to get rid of Julio. They want to get rid of Matt Ryan. Here's to you. All right. That's what it is.
Hey, but you also have to remember, Mike. Remember last night's show when I threw that question out there. That was a chance for them to come out there and say something about it.
And then nobody said anything. Nobody wanted to chime in. Nobody wanted to give us a reason why you feel the way that you feel. Nobody.
Yeah,
but you're quick to at them on Twitter, on social media. You're quick to at them on social media. Just saying.
Yeah. Hey, J Rock, because I don't know if you watched the Kicking It with KStylz show last night, but I basically had asked. Yeah, like you said, just to recap, I basically asked them, was Matt Ryan the worst quarterback in franchise history?
Yeah, I've read that. A lot of people, yeah, and you guys had people on last night.
Nobody.
Like I said, that was the bait question. Like I said, I was trying to bait all the let's trade Matt Ryan guys on there to kind of comment on it, and I ain't getting none.
Right, you were trying to get those people on the live. And nobody showed up. It was only just the people that was repping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I was watching that. I was in that chat.
Yeah, boy. Oh yeah, that's right. You was in the chat. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, man. This beer is good as fuck.
Hey, it's all good, man. Like it's COVID. I know some people are running their days together. It's all good, bro.
Exactly. Hell yeah, your ass was in that motherfucker because you said something. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I did a fat no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Right. Hey man, I'm just saying. Y'all guys, please continue. Keep
man,
that
look,
Keep that
these Falcons fans need to just thug it out. This is who we got for right now.
Yeah, man.
Because the next person that comes in this building starting, they're gonna expect a whole lot from them.
They're gonna expect
their rookie season.
They're gonna expect the next quarterback to come in and win 14 Super Bowls in 13 years.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Yes, the math is wrong on purpose.
So yeah, y'all want to get in these? I'm just saying, man. Y'all want to get in these? This 2 point, man. Kind of give you guys last thoughts, man. Who want to start this thing out, man?
We got to let the man with the shiny jacket start on this one.
Oh, y'all let me go?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Hey, we appreciate all you guys in the chat for tuning in tonight. As always, if you guys are not in the Discord, hop in the Discord. If you guys are a fan of us, a fan of the channel, or just a fan of football, just join our Discord. I will drop it in the link after my little 2 point. As far as the Falcons go, let's see what we can do with these last 3 games. The Atlanta Wow, like I said, as Mike would say, let's see what we might be surprised with. I think we're gonna be surprised with something on Sunday. I'm not expecting. Last week I was expecting a shootout with Justin Herbert and them. I think this one's gonna be one of those tight games, as it was on Sunday. It's gonna come down to a field goal. I think it's gonna come down to that, but I'm not expecting much. I do want to beat Brady twice. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let are we doing the basketball thing?
Yeah, you got to pass to whoever you got to pass to.
All right, look, here we go. So we're gonna do this. KStylz.
Got to take it down to the post, okay? But yeah, that's it. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Like I said, we doing this every Thursday, but not Thursday, but Tuesday at 8 p.m. See, I'm getting my damn days mixed up.
Oh, good.
Okay, yeah. So every Tuesday at 8 p.m., like I said, you got the heavy hitters. Wednesday, we got ATL in Sports Zone at 8 p.m. By Lush Exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you hear her voice, yeah. Lush Exchange at 9 p.m. If you got kids up at that time, they don't need to be watching that.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
What's the age? What's the age you said, Maggie?
18.
18 and over.
Exactly.
Adult content. 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. So so you're gonna have that. And then like I said, Fridays, we got fan appreciation on Fridays. It'll be some film study, whatever the hell we want to do. We're gonna give you something on Fridays. And also make sure you turn into Red Clay Sports on Saturday mornings. 11 p.m., right? Right, Maggie?
Yes, 11
right?
a.m.
11 a.m. Like I said, that's going to be your boy Magnus, your boy Twisted Toy TV, and your boy Rick. So
the Brooklyn Bird.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, definitely make sure y'all stay tuned with Atlanta Falcon Nation because we got stuff coming up daily. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the notification button because this stuff is going around like hotcakes.
Right.
And before I get to mine, that was the little shameless plug. But before I get to mine, I'm gonna get into this comment right quick. KG said, "Y'all really think that Matt Ryan is the best option out there?" Only thing I say is that is, who else? I mean,
if you can name them, put them in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, who I would say who else is out there that you will have the patience to stand?
He don't even know. He don't even know. He don't even know. That's why that bland ass question is like who else? Y'all think he the best? Like who else?
Yeah.
Seriously, who else? That's not a quarterback. That's a free agent. If you really think that he wasn't the best option, you think he'd still be here?
Yeah, but like I said, definitely that would be my question for the fans that would ask questions like that. Is I can call Arthur Blank tomorrow and tell him to trade Matt Ryan in the offseason. So the next quarterback we come in, y'all better have the same energy and patience and the expectation y'all have for Matt Ryan, because if we don't get done, and this next quarterback come in and don't get it done, y'all gonna be the first ones to get rid of this dude after year one.
4 or 5 years later, we're gonna be still doing the same shit over here. We want to see the same people. When Matt Ryan gone, I don't want to hear no, man, I miss Matt Ryan.
Yep.
Okay, once he's gone, once he's gone, like I said, y'all can't use that term. And we writing down all the names of people saying, well, if I hear Matt Ryan,
Sean gone, all of them.
Well, you gotta remember with Sean Gomes, a lot of the people in the chat say they traded him for Mark 504.
Ooh,
That's fucked up. I've seen that a couple times. And like that, I don't wish that on nobody. But definitely, I'm about to say there was something that kind of been on my mind. I think about it all day. This is serious. This ain't gonna be a joke here. This is a serious topic. I want y'all to kind of look this up here. I'm gonna look more into it, but this world is going into shit right now. These motherfuckers is literally putting water on the stock market.
Water.
Wow.
These motherfuckers should be trading water stocks. They trying to take our water away from us, man.
How do you take water away, man? God. We can't even, we gotta buy water now.
I'm being serious, bro. I thought it was a joke myself until I actually looked into it. It's just crazy. Like I said, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Like I said, we all just have to keep we have to keep our positive energies to ourselves and then pass them on to everybody, because right now the citizens we got, because the way that this world is going, but it's gonna turn into chaos real quick.
You're right, man.
These folks don't give a damn about us as citizens as it is. So we gotta do what we gotta do. And like I said, pray up. Like I said, take care of our families because that's gonna be the number one thing. You have to take care of your families out here. And definitely protect your energy. Because you have people out here that are looking to zap energies from you because they're miserable.
You said a mouthful right there.
You said what?
You said a mouthful.
Yeah, you have to protect your energies out here, man. But like I said, because that's why I say you got a lot of like that. This is also go for like the kids and stuff that have to deal with like internet trolls and stuff, like people that like to make folks miserable because they're miserable. They don't like to see people happy.
All right, they try to put you down on their level.
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, you protect your energies and you stay up on your level. Like I said, them negative energies will never ever touch you. I promise you that. And keep your circle small too, because the bigger your circle, the more bullshit you about to get into.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's gonna be my 2 points.
Preach. Hey, bounce that thing back. I forgot a couple things. Bounce that thing back real quick.
Hold on. I got kick it back out. J-Rock.
Don't pass it from Maggie. I mean,
cool. Hey,
I ain't got that thing. I can't get that thing.
Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna throw it real quick. Make sure you guys tune into after the post show on Sunday. Tune into the after show with me and Miss Maggie T.
Yes.
We letting the fans come and get a little, things off their chest after the game. So tune in for that. We don't have a specific time yet. We just
we just kind of go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Go ahead, Mike. I'm gonna do a little. Whoop.
Hey, man, I gotta to kind of piggyback off with your boy KStylz said. It's a lot of people that, like you said, you have to protect your energy. First and foremost, man, it's like some people just don't want to be better. Like they don't want to be better. They're fine with who they are. You know what I'm saying? They don't see anything wrong with them. They don't want to improve. They don't want to, be a better person and have, more in life. So like in those cases, you just gotta send a big fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Those people are here to destroy everything that you have, worked for and everything that you stand for. You got some people that really just want to see you hurting because they hurt. You got to protect yourself from those type of people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no ill will towards them. Don't want nothing to happen to them. Don't wish death or anything upon those types of people. But I can't fuck with you. It's really that simple. That's what you get down. That's the way you get down. But fuck it. Feel the way you want to feel about it. But your boy here, we're going to continue to give you guys nothing but nothing but honesty, truth, entertainment, and continue to do what we do. That's it, man. Y'all like we invite you guys to come in and speak your mind. If you hate Matt Ryan, bring your ass on. Bring your asses on. That's it. Come on. This ain't about me. This ain't a Mad Mike show. This is y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bring your asses on. Speak your piece. If you hate Matt Ryan, come in and tell us why you hate the dude. Come on, let's get it. It's really that simple. But like KStylz said, I'm going to reiterate this. I'm going to say this one more time. If your sole purpose in life is to make other people upset, happy, sad, I can't fuck with you. Really that simple. If you want to hang around people like that, I can't fuck with you. That's all I got to say.
What is up with my voice? Why y'all mentioning my voice in this
motivational
message?
Real quick.
Oh my goodness. I guess I'll go. That's my cue because everybody talking about voices. But I'm hiding today, y'all. But I want to add on. Not gonna hold y'all up a little too much longer. But I've been having a lot of people kind of, I don't know, just don't, like he said, don't want to see you happy, been in the chat kind of being disrespectful. We do this for you guys. You know, we do this for everyone. And we open it up for the fans because basically the Atlanta Falcons franchise, the PR team, all of that just don't do enough for the fans. You know, they take out money when you buy jerseys and things like that, but you know, they're not doing enough for the fans. Like we couldn't even get half our jerseys in the first place. The new ones, at least. You know, so I say this here is if you're not with us, you're gonna get let go. And that's what we had to do today. We kind of had to drop some people because of association. And that's just a conscious choice that we had to do. Sometimes you got to get rid of, like, you know, Lust, like my show Lust Exchange, we talk about this realness too. You know, it's all fun and kicking it and, you know, sex and all of that, but we also give you a message. But you got to let that dead weight, that toxic person go, people. We can't go into 2021, especially with COVID fucking everything up, people losing their life, committing suicide, all of that. Let all that go. Yes. Stop holding on to people that you don't need in your life.
That you know it's not good for you. That you know it's not good for you. Let that shit go.
Yeah. So that we just, you know, I know we don't get this serious every now and then, but sometimes we need to be reminded, people, this year is about to be over with. We got to love one another. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating the next man because he's doing something. Join him. Join them. Let's build together. One thing about us African Americans, we don't stick together for shit.
That's a fact right there.
So that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, we got to do better because these other races and everything, they stick together. And I ain't trying to bring it like that, but I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Let's stop hating the next man. Right. Love your neighbor. And that's all I got to say on that one.
Hey, also, I want to put this up here. Like, remember I was saying about the whole water thing? I got the article right here, so I'll let y'all see this so y'all know I ain't bullshitting.
Ooh,
can y'all see that?
Mike, you see that coming? Especially Mad Mike.
Oh, Lord. Uh-oh, Mike. Like
how you doing? Enjoy my world, okay?
But yeah, like I said, this is the article that I saw. It said water futures set to join the likes of gold and oil and trade on Wall Street for the first time ever.
Wow.
These motherfuckers about to take advantage of this.
They're gonna be charging for air. You're going bag of air. Yeah, here you go.
They already they working on it. Let's just say that they working on it now.
Oh man.
But we ain't gonna hold y'all up no much longer. You know, get y'all Tuesday back. Just make sure y'all right back here 8:00 tomorrow for ATL and Sports Zone.
Yep.
Big low.
Hair artist 404. Yep.
Tonyo.
And then Lust Exchange right after. So if y'all, you know, grab your women and watch out for that show.
Hide your kids.
Hide your kids.
How does Dave Chappelle say it? Hide your kids.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
All right, y'all.
You made millions off of that right there, boy.
We have to do it. Oh, you had surgery today. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I hope you're okay.
Speedy recovery. Definitely.
Exactly.
Hey,
I had to do it, Joy. It's the way you put the comment,
hey,
especially
and one
mine.
time for Ju Talk Sports, like I said earlier, if you guys wasn't here, his wife is sick, so make sure y'all keep
Ju
his
Talk
family in
Sports.
y'all prayers.
Please put his family in the prayers right now.
Yep,
you know,
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he had to kind of miss out this today, but hey, he'll be back. He'll be back. Let's just make sure that family all right.
Like I said, he may not have been on this show today, but he was on the show today. Let's just say.
Absolutely. That's my brother, that man.
Oh Lord,
What?
Somebody said, "Hold on, I'm about to put him out there." He told Maggie, "Your voice is making me want to call offline."
Well, hold on. Well, why don't y'all go ahead and subscribe to my channel?
Hold on. You might have to do that one more time just for them.
At Miss Maggie T.
$1.99 per minute.
Y'all tripping.
Why you sound like one of them 90s phone sex operators?
You know what? Oh my God. Pick up the phone. Y'all remember that commercial?
You want to see Maggie T? Well, for the first 5 minutes, you can come.
Oh my God. Oh man. Yo, I was not expecting that.
Ooh, I'm done.
Oh, I had to get at least one joke in tonight. I ain't get many, but I got one in.
I'm glad I wasn't drinking no water at that moment.
Well, I'd have been sad if I made you mess up all your equipment over there.
Yep, I would have had to cut the camera off. Damn it.
This show just went PG. Y'all have a wonderful night, people.
Yep, you have a good night.
Good night.
Oh, now she sounds like that old woman that talked about sex.
You know what? That's what Lust Exchange is all about. Seriously, why you joking? Lust Exchange is basically in remembrance of her, because there's sex talk Sue. That's why I wanted to do it again, because that lady was a freak. And can tell you how to do what this is Atlanta Falcons Nation. I'm sorry, y'all. Go follow Lust Exchange. Let me go ahead and get off of here.
This is crazy how we go from being serious to that serious talk, and then it just went left. Like
girls,
she started it. Hey, like I said, y'all don't watch Lust Exchange. Get your water bottle ready. You never know what you're gonna get, bro. Like you never know what you're gonna get for this.
Go on over to Lust Exchange and kind of check some of our episodes out.
Yeah, go ahead and tune in tomorrow, y'all. Like I said, hide your kids.
We got all of that. Friends with benefits. We got episodes like that. So go on over to Lust Exchange and check me out.
Hey, when you go to Lust Exchange, make sure you get you one of these.
No.
Get you a water bottle.
Oh my goodness. All right, y'all.
Oh shoot.
You're welcome, y'all.
Look. Dick Turner said that was so funny. YouTube had a cigarette.
Dr. Ruth. It was Dr. Ruth. I said Sue. You know what I'm talking about. Her.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all telling y'all age for one thing.
Bruh,
she was exactly what I'm talking about.
She was a thought. she made Megan Thee Stallion look like a preacher girl. She did.
This gonna turn into something else. On that note, we're gonna end it on a good note. Y'all go ahead and rub one off and go to bed. Good night.